Some of Britain's most eminent and renowned Muslim scholars and speakers, along with local interfaith leaders and dignitaries, gathered at the City Hassnat College in Birmingham to show the British Muslim community's unswerving support for a campaign created by Britain's most dynamic integration organisation, One Britain, One Nation. OBON's Count Me In campaign, wholly privately funded by passionate CEO Singh, aims to create a symbolic display of national unity and cohesion that coincides with Her Majesty's Queen's official 90th birthday on June the 10th and celebrates her role as the iconic head of a truly united nation. Dr. Iqtidar Cheema, Director at Institute for Leadership and Community Development and an authoritative voice on religion and social cohesion, said British Muslims should recognise that the UK is a great country, one of tolerance, which allows the propagation of Islam as well as personal success.
This is a country which gives Muslims the best opportunity to propagate their religion, to practice their religion, and do every good thing they want to do. And I think the religious freedom we enjoy under Her Majesty's rule in this country, we don't enjoy this sort of religious freedom in many of the Muslim countries who has Islamic written with them, but we don't find freedom, practice of religion and all sorts of liberties in few of those states.
Chair of the West Midlands Lieutenancy Birmingham Ambassadors Group, Mr. Simon Topman, MBE, said the similarities between Christianity and Islam are well documented, and One Britain, One Nation reinforces this relationship to be part of history.
Fundamental similarities on which our two faiths are based are so similar that it is absurd to suggest that we cannot grasp each other's hands as we move forward. I know that it mentions in the Quran, for everything there is a time prescribed. And I would like to suggest that Her Majesty the Queen's 90th birthday is one of those events.
Dr. Qari Asim, MBE, Chief Imam at the Leeds Makkah Masjid Mosque, said that One Britain, One Nation initiative was a landmark in interfaith relationship, and Her Majesty's 90th birthday celebration on 10th of June was even more significant as it will be celebrated in the holy month of Ramadan, and urged British Muslims to welcome neighbours in their homes to break bread on this joyous occasion.
Let's come together on the 10th of June to showcase that, demonstrate that to the world, that we might have our differences. We might be culturally different, but what unites us is the Queen, and that unity is to be demonstrated on the 10th of June.
Canon Dr. Andrew Smith, the Church of England Director of Interfaith Relationships, said Her Majesty the Queen has used her own faith to seek guidance and also to celebrate on countless occasions. Her faith has been a fundamental attribute, helping to build relationships from a variety of multi-faith backgrounds.
She said, "For me, the life of Jesus Christ, the Prince of Peace, whose birth we celebrate today, is an inspiration and an anchor in my life, a role model of reconciliation and forgiveness. He stretched out his hands in love, acceptance and healing. Christ's example has taught me to seek to respect and value all people of whatever faith or none."
Allama Ghulam Rabbani Afghani, a versatile scholar and talented speaker, said British Muslims had a very big part to play and questions they actually had to answer themselves. One Britain, One Nation has to be embraced and used as a catalyst to forge deeper multi-faith relationships.
This is one Britain and one community, and we live together, we will die together, and all the time we will live with this idea. And we are proud of being British and part of this great country.
Dr. Musharaf Hussain, OBE, Chair of the Christian Muslim Forum, said One Britain, One Nation has an important message to all faiths, a simple message of unity in one of the greatest countries in the world.
We want to see a spiritually rich Britain. We want to see a socially rich Britain where we care for the elderly, we care for the poor. And for us Muslims, 10th of June is a wonderful opportunity. On Friday, let us do this prayer. Let us tell our congregations how wonderful this Queen is. And then also, it's an iftari time in the evening. Why not invite our neighbours and have iftari and again celebrate and pray for the welfare of our country and for the leadership of this country.
One Britain, One Nation CEO Singh said our Count Me In campaign is about ordinary citizens in Britain demonstrating their belief in British values and recognising that by standing together in solidarity we can make our society one forged by the majority rather than the minority voice.
Let the majority of the people hear
the true message of peace, the true message of love and harmony. OBON does not belong to me. I may be the CEO, but I want you to understand that I'm a servant. I served Her Majesty in my police career, and that's exactly what I'm doing here. OBON belongs to you. It belongs to your children. It belongs to the country. It's about bringing out the best and all of us working together in the interest of our great country.